What is up, everyone? Long time no talk. We appreciate everyone that's going to hopefully join in here with us tonight, live. Another episode of Excessive BS here. And tonight I'm going to be joined with the Frenchman and Bunny over there. What is up, guys? Long time no talk. Everybody been doing well? Enjoying the summer?
I don't know about enjoying the summer. I mean, some of us, unlike, most people get the summers off, but, for the most part, it's been a pretty good summer. Hot, had a good 4th of July, shot off a lot of fire 2 nights. It's been a long time. We kind of took a little break, vacations and all that good stuff. I know Raymond's been going a little bit everywhere. But,
work involved a little bit, and some of it's just pleasure travel.
Yeah, no, I'm work, home, moonshiners, ready to get back to it. Took a little bit of a break here from the double, triple duty, but I'm glad to be back. We're getting really close to some football. I'm really excited about that. Within about an hour, we got Moonshiners Racing coming up. So if you are a fan of NASCAR, join in. Rizzo will host. So we'll have it rocking and ready to go.
Yeah, guys, definitely check them out if y'all are into racing. They know their stuff, and they've had some good guests on there. Speaking of racing, I seen old infamous Tracks coming back, getting some points. I know y'all probably talk about that, and if y'all want to know what track we're talking about, join in with Bunny and them tonight. They'll fill you in on all of it. Guys, with that being said, let's hop in here. Let's start some local news here. How about the young phenom out of Greenville, Jacoby Gillespie, guys? Hats off to him, man. This guy is true amazing talent. Kid on and off the court. I mean, we've done an interview with him, Bunny. Very humble in that interview. Go check that out, guys, if y'all have not heard that interview yet. Great interview. But what about, and not only is he really he got drafted, but he's having a showing here in the summer league so far. Right now, he's averaging 12.3 points, 5.3 assists with almost 3 steals a game. So he's making some noise and getting a lot of playing time. Give me your thoughts on this here, Bunny.
Yeah, I mean, the night that the draft was on, we was recording Moonshiners, and I was watching it. I was more entertained by that than me being on the actual show, and I had to apologize to the guys. I was like, first time we've had a guy drafted in the NBA, and to go to the Spurs, which is a team that does have several guards. There is going to be competition there. I'm not taking anything away from him. Being drafted itself is phenomenal. And going mid-round second to the Spurs, you're automatically on a team that is in the championship hunt. We just seen that. So you're adding somebody that was in the realm of Rick Barnes. He's had numerous of NBA draft picks, and just one more out of Tennessee and one out of our hometown Greenville. So, I'm excited about it. Let's see what happens.
Absolutely. French, give us your thoughts on this. We love it.
Look, so it was a great day for Greenville, Greene County. I've watched Jacoby play from the time he was 5. Kid puts in the work. I always said, watching him grow up through the rec department, through his middle school days, into Greenville High, the way his work ethic is, I knew he would do something big. He got a great support cast behind him. Hats off. It's a big deal. I think
Absolutely.
he's going to go do big things, and just the experience that he's going to get being right there with Wemby.
Yeah, and and you
I
both
mean,
touched on it. Yeah, French. Me and you were Lakers fans over the years with Kobe, man. This just saying the Spurs name, Spurs Lakers, all them years that we watched it, man. That Spurs it's a powerhouse basketball team. So they've got a lot of faith in him, and rightfully should.
I don't know if you watched the interview with him, but he did say that the Spurs he went down and done a workout with the Spurs. They were very interested in drafting him before the draft ever started. So he kind of had it in the back of his mind where he's going right off the bat.
Right.
He said he loved it down there. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, all the years under Pop, Pop,
Sure.
he's just that. I mean, just the what he gets to do now. I mean, now he makes the main roster. I think he gets to go play in the same places, in the same arenas that Kobe played in, that Jordan played in, that Bird played in. I mean, just the
MSG.
experience that he's going to get in the next ever how many years he plays.
Yeah, MSG, man. All this.
Yeah.
Staple.
Yeah, I mean, he might have already played in Madison Square. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look to see if he played any games up there while he's in college or not. But
True.
I mean, still, just the experience that he's going to experience right here is going to be, pretty great.
Yeah, I love it, man. And from all of us at Depot Street Sports, Jacoby, congratulations. Well deserved. Well, heck of an honor, buddy. Great, great. Proud of you. French, I know one of your buddies just got a big announcement, here locally. We're going to keep it local here for all the listeners that's joining in. Your buddy got a big announcement, and I've seen him with been friends with him there on Facebook and seen, his progress and stuff over the years. And from, what I've seen, it's a very big honor, and rightfully so. So give us a little insight on this.
Yeah, we got a big shout out, Zach Holt. Long time coming. He finally got named the head basketball coach for the Greenville Lady Green Devils. He was assistant coach to Annette Watts for 4 years. He's got some big shoes to replace. Watts was a great coach. 13 seasons at Greenville. She won 274 games. I think she went to the state tournament, took them to the state tournament 4 times, went to sub-state 6 times in 13 years. So, I mean, that's he's got some big shoes to fill, but, Zach is one. He loves the game. He's going to teach some girls how to play the game the right way. He coached Noah Chucky. He's coached at South Green Middle. Finally got the opportunity to move. He got him a teaching job in the city, and now he's assistant coach. Finally got his foot in the door. We had a lot of people wondering, because Greenville waited a long time. Finally announced, he was the head coach. He went through most of the end of the year when they were practicing, as an interim. That's all they kept saying, interim head coach Zach Holt. And then they finally decided to say, hey, Zach, we want you to be the head coach. And he took it. Big shout out, that program at Greenville. Big expectations. And Zach himself has big expectations.
That's awesome.
He's got a pretty good core coming back this year. I mean, it's going to be hard to replace Briley. That girl, it don't matter what she plays, she's really good. But he's got a couple, that can play. Julia Woolsey, Maria Lyde, those girls, they play hard. for 32 minutes, nonstop. Very smart when it comes to IQ, basketball IQ. So, you know, I think he's going to do good, and, you know, big shout out and give him all the luck.
Heck yeah. Congratulations again. We'll say it from all of us here at Depot Street Sports. Zach, congrats, and good luck in your future endeavors as well. Bunny, you got anything to add over there? You just nodding your head. You just don't go to sleep on us over there.
No, I'm good.
We know you like to sleep over there, so.
French knocked that out of the park.
Yeah, no, congrats. Like I said, congrats. But French, let's stay local. I know you was we were talking beforehand. We just talked to Matt. We're going to sponsor the North Green High School tournament coming up. They've got one coming up, I believe, the 8th it is, on a Saturday. So for all you golfers out there, golf fans, go join in and participate and come on out. And I know French has got a couple more there for local. I know we got some Chucky Dope's got one coming up, but what else we got there, French?
Yeah, you got, so our North Greens will be on August 8th at Twin Creeks. Chucky Dope, they're also going to have one on July the 18th at Twin. And then South Green Baseball, July the 18th as well. I think one of the two picked the wrong day to have one.
Yeah.
But South Greens will be at Link Hills. So I know that's going to be shotgun start at 1:30. So maybe, you know, all the ones that get started early at Twin for the Chucky Dope match, once they get done, can make it over to Link and help out South Green Baseball. Anybody listening, the South Green, holler at Jason Ripley. He's head baseball coach at South Green. You know, besides that, I mean, I've got a list. We're going to keep it local. We did just come to the end of spring fling there at the end of the school year.
Yeah.
So you got baseball, softball, soccer,
some good runs from state. Yep.
Yeah, you know, you got all your state stuff. So, you know, all state for softball. I'd like to, you know, throw out big shout out to Greenville High's senior, Brindley Jones, all state. She also signed to go to Milligan. From North Green and softball, we had 3 this year. Junior, Hannah Brooks, sophomore, Traylon Sutherland, and sophomore, Josie Graham. All 3 made the all-state team for softball.
A lot of young ones.
Yes, that team.
At North Green softball team, you know, they're having good success. Avery does a good job with them. Him and Danny, loaded with talent. I know he's got a bunch of sophomores coming in to be. They'll be juniors this coming season, but you know that bunch is pretty good. If you've not watched them, go watch them. Talent everywhere. You know, our senior year, I mean, we had a bunch of seniors that could play.
Yeah.
We were together everybody was together but me for 4 years, but that's beside the point. Also, so sticking to all-state local, Greenville, they finished with 4 in baseball. Tusculum signee Will Harmon, Tegan Begley, just announced today, senior Maddox Bishop, who made all-state, has signed to extend his playing career at Pellissippi.
Okay.
So big shout out to Maddox. Look, I've known Maddox ever since he was in the rec department and coming up through middle school. He's another one, hard nosed, all out. And then junior Kane Ricker also made all-state team for Greenville. Going to Lower Afton, buddy of mine, his boy Gavin Crum, senior at Chucky Dope, he made all-state. And then, boys, we got us another one from the North Green. Big shout out Isaac Gaby. Isaac Gaby made the all-state team for North Green this year.
Nice.
You know, it's big. Then you flip over Greenville senior. I'm pretty sure Sam's a senior, maybe a junior. Sam Gorley for soccer for Greenville also made All-State.
Sweet.
Then you flip over to track. Shout out to Alexa Gabbard from South Green, state champion.
Oh wow! Congrats.
And Trey Bailey from Greenville. Judge Bailey's boy.
Okay.
He's state champion in track.
Congrats. That's a big honor.
Yeah, so big shout out to them. Plus the North Green girls. They went to the state tournament for softball. Went down. Got a good draw the first game. They got them a big win on the first night.
Yo.
Second night they kind of run into a little buzzsaw. Team they played was pretty good. I actually end up winning the whole thing, but kept it close. I think they got beat by one or two.
6-8, I think, or something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, they run into a little bit of a buzzsaw after the first one, but it's still the fact they're still young.
And they're there.
They had 3 seniors. Going to come in this year. I'm going to have Hannah being a senior, one of the senior leaders. Going to be big in the circle, and then all of them young girls. I'm telling you, you're going to have some sophomores and juniors that's going to lead the way to them. But like I said earlier, if you ain't watching them play, and want to watch some good softball, head on up to Belton. Them girls will put on a show for you, and you will love it. I'm telling you, anybody that watches them will tell you it's fun to watch. They have fun. I think that's the biggest thing. They have fun. They stay loose.
Yep. Can't be too tired in a game for sure.
Now, I think on night 2 down there, didn't they have a big storm and rain, and it was nasty that night?
Yeah, it got postponed or something.
Let me just tell you, I was there. I worked 10 games state tournament softball this year. I got elected to go down. Huge honor. Worked 10 games. Went down on Monday evening. Went through all our stuff on Monday, Tuesday. Great day of softball. It was pretty hot. Wednesday, the rain rolled in. And it was a mess they worked the grounds crews. They done a great job getting everything together. We had to move some games over to the turf fields, and there's a lot of, well, we're going to have to move this one here and this one there and this one over here. The schedule was all out of whack, and it happens every year. There's at least one night at state tournament. It comes a gully washing. And all of us that talk, all the umpires down there, if that complex right there where they're going to have it is going to be home, I don't understand why the state, TSSAA, and the city of Murfreesboro don't get together and turn those fields into turf. That way, if it rains, you can still play.
Yeah.
As long as there ain't no lightning and stuff, you can still play. As long as, turf, like I said, we went over I drove, I think it was 10 miles the other way from where our games were supposed to be played, and played on turf. And it started raining on us, and we never skipped a beat.
That's cool.
That's cool. And it was a nice little complex over there, so.
What, buddy?
To add, you was talking about the track and field. The amount of kids that come out of Greene County that went down there for track and field. I think North Greene had a runner-up in one of the sports. Several people that was on the podium. And I never, I guess, realized how many different sports there is in the track and field in high school in Tennessee that is coming out of Greene County. Much less, not taking anything away from the sport itself, But I was following how many kids we sent down there as a county itself to compete in track and field.
It was a lot. Yeah, I know. What, just 3 or 4 years ago, French, didn't the Greenville High track team win the state like as a team?
Yeah,
That's
pretty
what I
sure.
thought,
I
man.
mean, it's so hard to keep up because Greenville High's won so many darn state tournaments. Got state champions in a lot of things, golf, track and field. Well, I mean, I think they've got one or two in actually track. Of course, Michael brought it up. Natalie Foshi from North Green. She transferred in for her senior year from South Green. I think she threw the discus, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
She was a little upset with herself. The first throw wasn't what she wanted. Her second throw got her enough to finish runner up, but it wasn't much. She didn't get beat by very much. So, Natalie can. I'm pretty sure it's a discus.
Okay.
She's first first medalist from North Green in track and field ever.
That's
Yeah.
hats off, congrats, man. That's so awesome.
I'm hoping she come in and talk to Coach Buchanan and them about getting track and field up. If they could get enough to participate, if they could do it. I know Thomas Darnell, Matthew Boyd, there's some more run track, and they done high jumps and all that stuff. So hopefully this is a trend that can keep going.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got kids. Even when we were there, there's kids that could do something but never would because I don't like to coach, or I don't like to run, or I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that, so I don't want to play. Well, be a shot putter, discus thrower.
Yeah.
You got some kids that that's very athletic, that can jump high. You can do the long jump, you got the triple jump, and you got this jump and that jump. And I mean, if you're athletic enough and you want to put in just a little bit of work just to work on your verticals, you don't have to do all the running and all that stuff.
Yep.
Hopefully this is a trend, try to get North Green some more things, because, we don't got a lot.
Right. And, on top of this, French, not only, you're bringing that up, but look how many D1 athletes, heck, even professional athletes at this point, has started college as a track runner or as a basketball player, and they end up in football playing linebacker, or they end up in basketball. Dennis Rodman actually has a crazy story like that. He went to school for something. I don't even think that he was playing basketball, and the coach just seen how tall he was, and he's like, I can jump, and like I've played a little bit of this or something like that, and next thing you know, they got him in there for rebounding. Look how far he ran with it. Yeah, I mean, it was something freak accident like that. So I agree with you. Bring him out. Bring it out of it.
Jawan Jennings. He went to Blackman. Down in Middle Tennessee, down that way. Heck of a basketball player.
Yeah.
That was his sport until they got him into football, and then he's tall, he could jump. You can turn, if you've got any athletic ability, a good coach can turn you into anything they want to turn you into.
Yep.
Look at Michael. We almost turned him into a basketball thing, a little bit, but we
Boys,
just
I'm
didn't
here
run a
today.
little bit.
I can't jump over air, and I ain't got the body for a pole vaulter. I'm just here to tell you.
Well, he's almost gotten on our level with golf anymore, French, so he ain't even got that over us anymore.
Ain't that true?
I played more than twice a year.
He used to have us a little bit there, but he's kind of lost that edge even.
It's nice, after that talk we had the other day, that video, it's nice knowing that when I first started, I hit Michael in front of me, standing parallel with me, and then we go now, and I'm hitting it better than he is.
Exactly.
Yep.
French, thanks for the local news. As always, shout out to everybody locally. Thank you. Congratulations to each and every one of you from Depot Street Sports. We love seeing it. And just a quick rundown here, guys. I'll throw in some World Cup action. I know you guys didn't watch it much, but the U.S. did get a big win the other night on Wednesday last week. I think it was. They beat Bosnia 2-0, but then they run into a little bit of a buzzsaw Monday night there in Seattle. And then of course the goalie, it was 2-1, pretty close the whole time, but then the goalie had the blunder. For you New York Giants fans, I think all of America knows how you feel now at this point. So unfortunately US got cut short in the round of 16, but hey, it's a building block. It's the farthest they had ever made it before. So hats off to them, and let's see what we can do in another 4 years. Congratulations to the U.S. team for making it that far. French, I would be oppressed to say this. I know our Braves they've slowed down a lot, but man, giving up 10 RBIs to not a team, but to one guy. This guy was locked in yesterday. Pirates skunked us. Give us a quick briefing of the Braves and where they're at right now, and then we'll jump into some future news for the second half of the show.
Yeah, we started off really hot. One of the best teams. Well, probably we were the best team in baseball. Until the start of June. Got into June and we have fell apart. Luckily, we still got a 2-game lead. We built a big enough lead that, that didn't hurt us, but we went, first in the National League to third. We're right now sitting 52-38. Still, last count I had, I think we're on pace for 96 wins. But one team we got to look out for is in Phillies.
Oh,
they are hot.
The Braves do this shit year to year. They hit that run and just kind of fall apart.
For sure. I'd say Papaw's not happy right now, is he?
No.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. We are down. We had Baldwin that was, he went down with the ball, oblique. Acuna's out.
What's new?
That's true. This time, at least it's nothing major. They're just kind of working their way back slowly with him with this hamstring. When he went down, we kind of skipped a beat, but we were still winning.
Right.
Baldwin, man, started off the year coming out of his rookie year, being named rookie of the year last year. Started the year off hot. Had the oblique, sit out for a little over a month, and we kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
He comes back, goes to his rehab, first game with Gwinnett. Third pitch he saw on his first at bat, mashes it. Comes back still just as hot as ever. Comes back up to the big league. First at bat, laid off of the first. What's he do? He hits one about 490, I think it was, dead center. And then he went 0 for 20. I think it was 0 for 25 for the next 25 bats.
Wow.
Riley, Chipper's working with Riley. I've seen a lot. Chipper's been, commenting on a bunch of stuff. going to work with Riley, trying to get him shortened back up. He's too long. It's like he's trying to do too much. He's trying to pull everything. Riley's strength, if you watched enough of him, right center, that's where his power is. If he's hitting the ball well to the opposite field, Austin Riley's he's locked in.
Yeah.
But right now, Matty O, he's playing well. Ozzy, we got 5 All-Stars.
Yeah, I seen that.
Was named. Us and the Dodgers both had 5.
Speaking of the Dodgers, B-Row on here commenting, go Dodgers. He can see on out. Come on over Braves country here, bud.
Well, we've tried, but it ain't gonna happen.
He's a Florida fan. What's that tell you?
Yeah, it definitely tells you everything right there. But
right.
You got Ozzy starting at second base. Baldwin's gonna be starting behind the plate. Matty O will be a reserve. Then you got Chris Sale, who'll make probably pitch an inning, and then Raciel Iglesias also made. I think this is his first selection, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
I think it's his first selection in 13 years he's been in the league. And then what's he do the other night? He blows the game for us.
Right. But he'll be, there's a reason he's there, right?
Right.
Oh, Lord, we just got another Go Irish comment on here, boys.
Justin Weir must be watching.
Oh, Lordy, we got a Go Irish comment. So it's getting opinionated in here with the teams, guys. I can already feel it.
Yeah, Justin Weir's watching. Hey, Justin.
Guys, while we got some viewers here, let's French, we appreciate the update on the Braves. Like I said, Bunny, we know Papaw's not happy, and that's all that matters right now. Papaw's not happy. Got to get him happy again. So, with that said, Bunny, you've been quiet on us. When he wake you up over there, why don't you give some viewers here some future news that's coming up and what we're looking forward to. We're getting ready, guys. We're almost at crunch time.
All right, yeah. So starting July 29th, the last Wednesday of the month, you will have myself, Raymond French, and Robert Starnes back on air with Sounds Like 6. We're going to start that week. First few shows, we're going to run through the Big 10, Big 12, SEC, and ACC and break down each conference. Going into week 1, we're going to combine the 2 shows. We're going to have our first show of the full 2026-2027 season. We're going to do the non-power conferences. Who do we think has the best chance coming out of that one? We're going to have a bunch of topics to cover for each and every conference that's out there. We get into the non-power conferences, we're going to roll right into week 1. So starting at the end of the month, we're going to take you all the way through August, straight into the first week of college football. So, guys, hit us up. What do you want us to hit on? I've got a bunch of topics. I've got a few games we're going to play. Starting this season with Sounds Like 6 and Quarter Blitz, our NFL show that I'll get to here in a minute. I'm going to throw in a segment. We're going to play a game. Each one of us will just be something quick, little, and at the end of the year, it's bragging rights. And, of course, each week we'll have a series of games that we're going to go through. We're going to preview those games, highlight them, do our picks, and maybe I'll be defending champion once again.
Not happening, bud.
No, I'm gonna take it a little bit more serious this year.
French got such a bad hole last year and still about caught me by the end of the season.
Me and Robert,
I'm not gonna go out on them wild cards this year, boys. I'm gonna stick straight to it.
I had to try to go some wild ones late in the season. French about caught me towards the end.
I got to give it to Robert. He took me in the playoffs and all the bowl games. He won that one.
He
So
did get
shout
you.
out to him. But yeah, we'll get into that.
Now, I said it the other day on the comment. For something you don't like, don't change the rules on us just to get in the playoffs, bud.
That'll
We'll
be a hot
all right.
topic.
Do what?
Big topic. So next up, and as soon as we get done with this show, I will roll it out. Again, for Quarter Blitz, you'll have the three of us once again with Michael Rizzo, the host of Moonshiners Racing. He will join us on Quarter Blitz, our NFL show. Each week, we will pick every game for that week. We will give you fantasy, our opinion on that. We may switch it up a little bit this year on the fantasy, but going forward, I believe I won. Who won fantasy last year? Does anybody remember?
We didn't keep an overall total. We just done it week to week. This year, I'm gonna change that up a little bit. We'll see. We'll probably do something along the same lines, but we may do an overall cumulative, like overall score, something like that. I don't know. We'll play with
I
it.
know I went 2 for 2 on the picks for the season.
Yeah, now you won the pick'em games and stuff. With our bunnies money this year, we need to lock those in. We actually may even do for you listeners. We'd love to hear some of y'all's picks on bunnies money. It's the stuff that we lock in on the bets. But may do overall. We'll tell you how we end up every week from our overall parlays, and then we'll do one as a team. As like all four of us will pick one. We'll see how we do as a team, guys. So don't trust us. We suck at the picks, so do not trust us. No disclaimers there. So as you heard, French is picking Duke to win over, Michigan or whoever. It don't matter. French has got them. So same with Florida State. So don't trust us.
Hey, remember, ACC champions, baby.
He's got he gets. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this all season. French. Now, just remember though, I pulled for the Duke in the ACC championship last year. Just can't give me too much hell because Florida State sucks. So I mean, hell, I get enough hell as it is. So
I think I picked against my Vols more than I picked them last year.
Yeah, and every time I think I picked them, that did not work out well for me. I picked them, I know, against Georgia. I really thought y'all pulled that off against Georgia and should have. So we missed out on some comments here real quick while we're talking football. We're getting a little ahead, but it's so easy to talk football here, guys. So we can the NCAA did change the rules. You are right there, but it's still gotta give you a little flack for that, bud. And CJ Carr for Heisman. Woo. Woo.
Yeah. I'm glad you jumped in there. I had to throw my thoughts in there real quick. But no, back to Quarter Blitz. Once again, I'm going to apologize for the scoring issues last year. Those have been resolved. It has been fixed. There are rooms available. And we will start doing signups for the Depot Street Sports second annual Fantasy Football League. We will run this again through Sleeper. We're going to have a prize. I will actually put the prize that we gave away last year, a signed jersey. We're going to have prizes again this year. So enter for your chance to win. It is 100% free. Join. Whoever wins at the end of the year gets the prize. So just like last year, everybody gets put into a league. The top so many, depending upon how many we have enter, automatically goes into the championship round. So how that works is, say the top 4 out of each league goes to the championship division. The person or team that has the most points that did not automatically advance gets put into the championship division. This will all be run off of software generated points. You start your lineup, and it is whoever each week has the most points going forward. If you have 200 points in week 1, but in week 2 of the playoffs you have 100 and you are 5th in line, you're eliminated. Sorry. It's not an accumulative. It's week by week once you hit the championship round. So that's how we're going to do that. Process of elimination, everything's set up. It is waiting on you guys. I will get the Google Sheets out now so you can start signing up and be ready to go.
Let's go. We'll share a lot of stuff, but B-Row, I had to laugh at the last comment there. Like that one. Bunny will love that comment. I'll let him read that one for himself there.
I seen it pop up. Yeah, there's only really been one that could have been a Heisman, and he got screwed out of that one.
He got beat by a defensive player. The only time. The only time a defensive player has won it. Oh, man. Anyways, had to throw some shade. Good call on that one, B-Row. But yeah, fantasy guys, we had, I think, roughly 15 people last year. We've had 15 onions on and off this chat already. Go sign up. Get in there. Get you a chance to win a cool prize. I promise you the prize will be over at least $100 for a free entry. It'll be a momentum keepsake that you can put up. You will like it. It's going to be along the same lines of what we had last year. It won't necessarily be the same exact everything. You'll figure it out next year. But yeah, we're excited. Quarter Blitz will be run also, guys. The schedules are pretty cut and dry for us because the NFL has decided to add another day of football this year, which is the day before Thanksgiving now. So we're on Wednesday nights, which, hey, I'm here for it. So just finding the daggone provider is going to be the hard thing. But overall, we will run Tuesday nights. Quarter Blitz, which is our NFL show, and we will run Quarter Blitz.
Sounds like 6 is on every Wednesday night. You can find our college football show every Tuesday night, except the first show of the year. The first show of the year is on the 30th. For Quarter Blitz, our NFL show. After that, it'll go back to Tuesday. Someone's got a birthday, so we gave him the night off.
Yeah, we'll take it,
Going back on the fantasy, people want to complain about this and that. Look, that's the funnest fantasy program that I've been in. We had some flaws. First year, doing it on, my first year ever doing it on Sleeper. I don't know about anybody else, but we had flaws. It can be fixed. We got it fixed.
And to add to that, French, go ahead.
Did we? I know you all took the jersey. Well, I think Raymond, you did, right? Did we ever tell everybody what the jersey was?
He's going to post it tonight. I don't think so. That's why I want to double check on that. But go ahead, French. Let everybody know.
I didn't think that we had told. We announced the winner, and we done all this and told them that we were going to tell you. But I never did see if we ever posted what it was or told everybody what it was. So.
He put it in the comments of that same post.
Yeah.
That's because it was already made instead of re-editing the whole thing to add the picture. He put it in the comments, but that's why I said let's go ahead and roll that out with tonight's because he's got a flyer to go ahead and roll out for everybody for fantasy tonight. So we'll just roll them out with last year's picture of the winner with this year's flyer.
But you can go ahead and tell them what it was.
Yeah.
Don't leave it out because I don't remember.
Theismann.
That's why that's why I brought it up.
Joe Theismann.
Joe Theismann, yep. Just signed authenticated. Joe
COI.
Theismann, you get a serial of authenticity. It's either going to be through Beckett, JSA, something very accredited. You can go look the numbers up. A lot of this stuff that you see behind me, it's all Beckett, it's all JSN or JSA, not JSN. I'm thinking about football already. So
Yeah, no, and even with the points, guys, I want to add to French's thing there, and Bunny said it too. But to add to that, guys, the points Bunny did go back and check. I rechecked it, even I think, but I do know he double, triple, quadruple checked those points. We did get it right, so the points final ended up being right last year. So everything went by how it should, and I mean, one round was so close, Bunny. It was like what, like a couple tenths of a point or hundredths of
yeah,
a
it's
point.
like 0.2.
Yeah. So we did make sure it got fixed. So the rightful winner did win it. The rightful people did advance the whole way. So we do appreciate the patience with that. So we're ready to rock and roll. We're actually ahead of the schedule, guys. One thing that I do want to suggest from the viewers this year, you will notice that we do each show in segments. One is a preview and one is a recap. So we will start off with the recap. In college, it is, as everybody knows here that's watching, is such a broad spectrum of teams. If you have some great matchups or if you got some people that you want us to preview the following week, drop it in the comments for us on the Tuesdays we're running the show. Say preview such and such next week. Recap. Give us that feedback, guys. We will work it in. We will add it to the show some way, somehow. It will make it to the show. So definitely let us know. We'll give you a shout out too. So definitely let us know. We want all the feedback we can get from you guys this year.
Yeah, because we look over some of the smaller, non-power.
Yeah.
There could be something in the in the action that we might not see, but somebody else sees, and we'll deep dive into it and talk about it. We don't care.
Yep.
We talk about a little bit of everything right now.
Absolutely, guys. Because I mean, like French said, I mean, heck, we do our best to watch different games. Everybody is texting all day on Saturdays, and guys, we try to cover as many games as we can, but we can only go so far around. So let us know if you see something cool play. Get one of our numbers, text us, say, hey, hit us up on Facebook Messenger, whatever. We will respond.
Okay. New segment for this year. DBC, Door Bumper Clear, NASCAR, it's on Dirty Mo Media. They do a reaction theater every week, different things. People will send videos, they react to it, different stuff throughout the racing world. Let's do that for college football.
Yeah.
We can kind of see everything big for the NFL. College football, if you are in there, if you see something, hit us up, share it, link us wherever it is. We're on mainly Instagram, TikTok. We have a YouTube account. We have Facebook's probably our best one. If Aiden will tell you here in a little bit, we are a bunch of old fogies, so we all have Facebook accounts. Then Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and we've got some big things coming in the background. I know I've said that for years, but that's one thing that we've tried to strive on is putting something new out there for you all each and every year.
Absolutely. And we'll go week to week putting new stuff out. Let us know. We're here to listen to you guys too. So I agree. French.
And Derby season's coming up, so everybody wants to, help a brother out, sponsorship, I'll take it.
We will definitely have our name on the side of Frenchman's car this year. So join the Frenchman with anybody else on that.
Speaking of that, so if anybody knows a good place to get decals made, they can do like either something that Raymond's background or something for like a big sticker I can put on the side of my car, holler at me.
Yes, because this guy runs a lot of derbies. If y'all are local, I know we talk about local and we support theirs, but let's go support the Frenchman too. If you know if he does a lot of derbies, if you're local and I know what'd you say, French? You got one coming up in 3 days in Jeff County.
Jeff County is Saturday. It's gonna be a rough one. I'm gonna tell you. It's basically Saturday. The class I'm running in is basically a tank class. So it's gonna be a rough one.
French
It's a
Mayor.
good thing we're giving French like 3 weeks in between now and the kickoff because he ain't gonna be able to move come Monday.
I was exactly about to say that. You took the words out of my mouth, man.
Good thing I'm
100%.
taking off next week. I got a week to recover.
There he goes. Yeah. So definitely Tessa on here said the Florida State Tennessee game. I forgot about that. That's some good news. Bonnie, I don't know if you knew that. Basketball, Florida State, Tennessee in the SEC ACC game. They're in the SEC ACC battle this year. First of December 6th-ish. First-ish.
Where?
In Knoxville.
In Knoxville.
Yes. I will be trying to get my
hey,
hands on
Michael.
tickets.
Hey, Michael might have some pull.
Hey, he did, yeah. No, I don't care. I'll probably will be getting tickets regardless on that game because everybody knows I bleed garnet and gold.
So I was in the Duke Tennessee exhibition game. I was going no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling it's going to be ugly for Florida State, but hey, I bleed the garnet and gold, baby. Let's go. I will be decked out in the garnet and gold in Knoxville for that game. So 100%. Let's go.
Remind me, and I'll look and see if I got like a pre-sale.
Okay.
Something.
Yeah, it's the 6th, I think, but it's right in that December SEC ACC battle.
Okay.
And French, we got one last comment here from B-Row. Home Run Derby. I'm looking up the 4 names that have been confirmed as of right now, and that's Wilson Contreras from Boston, Jack Caglione, the Royals, Ben Rice from the Yankees, and Junior Caminero from the Rays. Who you got, French, out of those 4? And who do you think will be left, or who's going to get added still?
Boys, you never know, man. They are B-Road, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're going back to the old layout, right?
First round, so format changes. First round will be 20 swings, tiebreaker on the longest home run. The final 2 rounds will be 15 swings each, with the tiebreaker by 3 try swing off. And the other notable names, French, right now is Schwarber, Hunter Goodman, Nick Kurtz, and Murakami. I can't say it.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, if Schwarber gets in it, that's who my money's on.
Yeah, I agree. B-Rose says Cags is a Florida boy, and he was the college Shohei. So sounds like B-Row may be going with Cags. That may be who he's got the front runner as.
Caglione?
What do you?
I mean, he can hit it. He can hit it. I mean that. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, yeah, they're professional athletes, but you got that big stage right there at your own. Anybody can choke at any time.
Absolutely. And you've participated in local home run derbies. I never have. Obviously, tell us a little bit about it. I mean, it's stamina. It's a stamina game. I mean, anybody that's done shootouts, I've done, shots at back and forth and basketball stuff. It's stamina at the end of the day.
Yeah. And, and you go and you look at it and you get your so now you got your DH in both leagues. And all that does, I mean, in my opinion, is, you know, it takes away the other players, well, your DHs that should be in the field. They don't have to be tip-top shape like they used to be, especially in the National League. You know,
Yeah.
Schwarber, if you don't have a DH, Schwarber's out in the outfield.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's going to have to be in better shape to do a little bit more running. His stamina can be better. But, I mean, it's just one of those things. You get close to the time, you know, these professional athletes, they go in and they can get into that shape. I mean, you go and you look, you know, stamina. Look at the 4th of July. When you go and you see that Joey Chestnut can eat anywhere from 68 to 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Nuts.
I mean, that's the stuff that they have to work on all year long. Speaking of that,
America.
Might be a big announcement next year for the Greenville 4th of July.
Okay. Stay tuned.
The Frenchman might get into a little competition in downtown Greenville on the 4th of July next year.
Okay.
I think I can eat more than 11 hot dogs in 5 minutes. So I'm going to give it a shot.
Dude, I've seen this guy eat. I know the triple lineup. I've seen this guy every night. Triple lineup.
Shout out to Aaron Spears, baby.
What was the sub that Shoddy would make?
It was Jay Good's cousin.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was like
huge.
What was it? The Husky or something?
Yeah. We had it in high school. Yeah. I forgot about that. French though, every night.
A little bit everything.
After reffing, he'd come in with I can't remember at this point, but I used to know it.
Double quarter 10-piece and
a fish fillet.
Yeah.
Fish fillet. Every night. Come in from rec. So, guys, we appreciate everybody that interacted tonight, man. We love it. This is not even one of our main shows. So, guys, with that being said, you're giving us super excited for this upcoming season. Less than 3 weeks out, man. We're knee deep in football. I hope y'all are excited as we are. If you're still on here, we'll be talking to you before long. So let us know, guys. Jump in on comments, and we look forward to the upcoming season. Bonnie, any last thoughts? Anything besides Moonshiners coming up?
No, that's about all I got. They're in the room waiting on me, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
French, any last thoughts for the viewers before we leave?
Hey, be prepared because it's fixing to jump off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know if you're still going to try to run any excessive BS. Just pop up one random day. You know, Michael might not be able to get on, but you know he could get us set up and you know get us a couple guests come in. I know Justin's wanting to. You know, B-Row. You know, we need some more boys that like sports. So I mean, we can pop this up anytime we want to.
Yep. So let us know.
I can have it ready to go in about 5 minutes.
And guys, if y'all are ever interested in jumping on, being with us as a guest speaker for college or NFL, let us know. I know we hear you. We're gonna be in touch before long. Like I said, we got 4 preseasons coming up before we get into the regular season. So we'll be in touch for sure. Anybody else, reach out. We'll get you on. We've had special people already. We've had Micah, the guy that does our intro music for us. You know, shout out to Micah. He's been on the show. John Carter was on our draft show. You've had some people on Moonshiners Racing. So, guys, let us know. We're always open. We love it. We love having the guests, man. We love hearing the different inputs. Get tired of listening to these two all the time. I mean, same old stuff from them. So, nah, honestly, guys, we love it. Appreciate you guys. Without you all, we wouldn't be anything. So, appreciate it. As always, go Knowles.
See you guys in a minute.